girl, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Hi, nice to see you again.
Hello, I was very excited to come to the art museum with you.
Hi, so let's go inside and look at the paintings. Look at one.
Wow, had a beautiful painting.
You are right. The painting is called The Beard of Venus.
Who is the actor of this work?
It is a painting made by Sandro Botticelli.
Exactly, it was created at the end of the 15th century and exhibited in the famous Uffizi Gallery in Florence since beginning of the 20th century.
Venus in Roman goddess ring.
Yes, she is the goddess associated with love and beauty.
But who are the people around you?
I think one of those people is Cepheus, the god of wind.
Yes, they are believed to be him, Chloris, the wife of Zephyrus and a nymph associated with the flowers, and Flora, the Greek goddess of spring.
But how are they subset to be going to Venus?
Zephyrus and Chloris push Venus to the shore with their breath, while Flora waits on the shore to cover her with a cloak.
Know that I remember this word wasn't precedent for biting a naked woman, wasn't it?
That's right. In the past, on the only female note about paint by many artists was Eve.
Exactly, the paintings of Eve were associated more with an act of shame of original sin, whereas in the Birth of Venus, for the first time, the opposite was shown.
Venus looked very beautiful, dark and God how she have envy.
She was Simonetta Vespucci, an Italian Renaissance muse. Shells have always been considered symbols of female fertility.
Yes, in fact, she was painted by Botticelli several times. That's why he decided to use her as his muse, because he was already familiar with her face and body.
But if it's supposed to be here, Bird, why does she look like an adult?
According to the legend, Venus was already an adult when she was born. That is why she was painted that way.
I like look of the shirt their Venus in of what thou had shall man.
Shells have always been considered symbols of female fertility.
You are right, the shape of the shield resembles for Brian Bailey, and the lower part of it resembles a vulva, and likewise the shield represents a ribbit.
No, that I notice. Those flowers are roses. Aren't they? Do they have some meaning?
Yes, according to ancient mythology, the rose was created at the same time as the birth of the goddess of love.
If the author did hold in their legs spanning look lady or sloppy good to ever else.
It's true. According to the rumors, the landscape looks that way in order to highlight the beauty of Venus and the other characters.
Likewise, the interesting is covered with flora dentails that symbolize the presence of flora, goodness of the spring, the season of which Venus was conceived.
Exactly. That's why the details are in the character and the flowers, leaving the landscape in the background.
I really like the colors of this work. They make everything look harmonious as a whole.
You are lifting pine colors. Head are very discreet. Countercal grays, blue, heat warm peaks are and alge and deep golden details.
In fact, I find it very interesting that the painting has some details of Gothic art.
It's true. Despite being inspired by classic Greek models, Botticelli Venus has a more Gothic than classical body, as she has an elongated torso and neck, a bulging belly, and small breasts.
I had noticed that. Are there any other characters of Gothic art in painting?
Yes, in fact, the figures are precisely outlined with a visible black line, rather than blending smoothly into the background, which is something very characteristic in the Gothic art.
Did the author have it or work inspiration?
Yes, the pose of Venus in the painting is very similar to Praxiteles' sculpture Aphrodite of Cnidus.
That's right. She was also inspired by the pose of the sculptor for Venus the Medicine made by calmness.
Personally, I do not any other works. By this author, are they similar to the Birth of Venus?
Well, the composition is similar in some aspects to another Botticelli's great works, which is Spring. The color palette is similar and the poses of the bodies of the characters follow the same patterns.
In there are you in Venus are la very party. Where did you had your inspiration?
Botticelli paid a lot of attention to her hair and hairstyle reflecting his interest in the way women wore their long hair in the late 15th century.
It's impressive how beautiful the colors of the were art. What kind of top did you use?
It's mostly old, but I do know how she managed to make the colors so bright.
It was by the special use of the expensive alabaster powder, which makes the colors even more brilliant and timeless, is another feature that makes these works unique.
Igwes in part has many interpretations therein.
According to experts, the naked Venus is pure and virginal, representing the sacred, celestial, and spiritual.
Some people ever consider that in the painting there is a mixture between Roman mythology and Christian baptism.
That's right, the author was supposed to, especially in Christian painting. Once they, once he,
In fact, this was his first painting about Roman mythology, as all his previous works were about Jesus and religion. That is why it is rumored that there are small details of Christianity in all his works.
As for in Mahi, a Mark Bleak influencer of arts work darking.
The truth is that Botticelli's naked Venus influenced the goddesses of love and beauty painted later by colonists, such as the German Renaissance artist Lucas Crana and the French artist William Adolphe Bouguereau.
Each even revolution, the what nudity was seen in art, size and would usually associate with the in as shaming, so it broke the barriers of political censorship.
Deep painting, sky lyric. What are the dimensions of the work?
The canvas has dimensions of 278.5 centimeters wide and 172.5 centimeters height.
Gnocchi more slice and apply dot you dig in represent some of the elements of the earth very well.
Of course, the painting creates a harmony in the representation of earth, water, and air.
It's true, although is reinforced by the undulating rhythms for the drawing. And it even follows on pyramidal compositional schemes characteristic of the Renaissance.
By the way, if Venus and Flora have a great significance in the play, what do the other characters represent?
Zephyr and Chloris represent the union between matter and spirit, and between masculine and feminine. That is why they are embraced and blow their breath together.
Oh, it's like ever youth very to go have some.
Me too. I have to go to work.
Anyways, the museum is about to close.
The wet Biddle.
See you later, girls. It was amazing to come to the museum with you today. Bye!